Hi, my name is Anna Markarova. I have been traveling around the world for the last 17 months. Today I will explore a new country for me, Armenia. We will hitchhike starting from the northern part of the country, from the city called Gyumri, and visit 7 cities. I will show you unique and remote places that media doesn't tell about. You will see why Armenia is called a small Switzerland. Let's go. Today is a day. Today I'm packing for the next trip. I have a lot going on here right now. Medical, cosmetics, some vitamins, and I bought a new jacket. It's very compact, it's small, it's nice. Today is my flight day. I'm ready for the adventure. The airport in Russia, in a city called Krasnodar. I'm going to Armenia. I have never been there as an adult, but the only time I was there when I was 3 years old.
We're gonna continue our adventure and I'm finally gonna meet Anna again. I'm gonna pick her up at the airport now. She just landed. Okay.
So I have just landed in Armenia and meet Jesse. He's probably already waiting for me.
Eventually, as the damn last person, she is there. Yes, very last.
Welcome to Armenia. Today we're in Gyumri in Armenia. It's the northern part. This is the old city of old architecture that was built 2 or 300 years ago. And here we can see the monument of Armenian hero Kirkirkaryan, who is called King of Las Vegas. Armenia is famous for one of the cleanest waters in the world. That's why Armenian cognac is the best, because the water is very pure. It comes from the mountain. It also underwater sources are very clean, and everywhere you can get it for free. Even from a tap, you can just drink it directly from there. Right behind me, the city Gyumri, and the whole view to the city. The city is very famous for black churches because they have very special stone that can be pink, red, and black, and can only be found in Armenia. So they build churches with that stone. And right there behind me, there is a statue of Mother of Armenia that was built for 30 years of victory. You can see snow, peaks of mountains, and the nature. The city is very green, very beautiful, and very cozy. Another thing I want to point out is that because there are a lot of mountains and trees and nature is amazing, the air is so clean and it just feels amazing to breathe here. There is a lot of oxygen. Everything is green. More trees than houses. That's a place where we all wish to live. This is Armenian traditional meat. It's called basturma. It's spicy around. Fruit, it's called in Armenian tut, and it's very sweet, and they make local traditional vodka. So this is a famous Armenian lavash, how they make it. Good morning from Vanadzor. This city used to be called Kirovakan. In the 90s they changed their name when there were some difficulties with Russian government. It used to be called Kirovakan of the name of Russian revolutionary Kirov. So right now it has an Armenian name, Vanadzor. These places are called Armenian Switzerland because the whole city is on the mountain, and all around, wherever you look, to the left, to the right, back and front, everywhere you can see mountains. This is Central Square. It's a very beautiful architecture here. And right now, Jesse is booking the next flight ticket. So a small story about my life and how it's connected to this country. It's my second time in Armenia, and my first time was when I was 3 years old, and my parents and grandparents took me here because I used to have my grandmother who used to live around this area. And this is just so nice to be here when a 20 years later, seeing all this land, and it feels amazing. We are gonna hitchhike to Dilijan. Take this. It was a truck from Iran driving here in Armenia, and the driver could only speak a little bit of Armenian and Persian in Azerbaijan. None of it we can speak. The car stopped. I told Jesse I want this truck, and it stopped. And then behind this truck there was another car that wanted to stop. So we just arrived in Dilijan and our hotel is uphill. It's very difficult to climb, but the view is just so stunning. I think it's amazing.
What do you think?
Look at these mountains. This is amazing. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so excited. This really feels like home. So peaceful. Mountains, birds, river. So quiet, such a good air. Really wonderful place, truly wonderful place. And right now we're gonna check out the local cuisine. And this one is called jingalabhat. It's like a bread made with greens. Tastes very good. Now Jesse is trying Armenian tan. It's a milk-made product with gas. He could choose the one without gas, but he decided to try this one. How is it?
It's like sour milk with gas. Very weird.
This is Armenian coffee, very good. They know how to make it. Oh my god, Ethiopian coffee is very bitter and it's burned and it's very strong. Even if you try to make it soft, it's still bitter. And Armenian coffee is sweet and it's medium fried or low fried, so you can actually taste the coffee, not the burnt. Armenian coffee can also be strong. They serve you in a small cups and it can be very strong. Just they add more coffee and then you have strong coffee, not bitter burnt coffee. So now we rented this room in the mountains in Dilijan, and the weather here is changing maybe 5-10 times during the day. Sometimes it's sunny and you're all sweating, it's very hot, then in 5 minutes it starts raining, then it's cold. So nights are very cold in the mountains, so when you travel to Armenia, take warm clothes with you, rain protection, because even in the house it's very cold in the evening. Pack warm when you come to Armenia, to the mountains.
So this is our second day and it rains a lot in this city. But today now the sun is out and we're gonna go
to Hagurtsin Monastery. It's in 30 kilometers from Dilijan and we're gonna take a cab and the price is 1,500. We arrived in Hagurtsin with a very nice taxi driver, and look at this beauty around all the mountains. The road was very, very epic, cinematic, forest all around. Right now behind me there is Hagurtsin Monastery. An interesting fact about Armenia that it was the first country in the world who established Christianity.
The Hagurtsin Monastery is located in the Dilijan National Park and it was built in the 10th century and finished building in the 13th century.
Let's go inside. these 12 columns, they represent 12 apostles of Jesus Christ.
So here is an old fig tree.
This tree was burned with lightning.
And the legends say if you go walk through this hole, then your wish will come true.
I feel like my dream is coming true.
What's your dream?
You will see soon. Subscribe to my channel.
The city is 5 kilometers from this beautiful monastery, and now we're on our way to hike back down.
Now as we're hiking back, we were running out of water, and it's amazing to be in Armenia because free sources of water are everywhere, even in the mountains. You don't have to buy it. What a gift of Earth to Armenians to have pure clean water everywhere. So, okay, right now behind me there are wild pigs. Oh my god, they're running here? No, this is very scary. We were just walking in this forest enjoying the mountain views, and then we saw there is a family of 2 big pigs and 1 little black one. Take a closer look. This is a local pizza called karahunj. The meat that you can see at the top of the pizza called sucuk, which is traditional Armenian meat. So I found out that the name of this place is Karahunj, which is Armenian Stonehenge. This is an ancient observatory that was made 7,500 years ago, which is 4,000 years older than the Stonehenge that is very famous in England. The day is almost over. Jesse's trying another beer that is called Ararat, and the road is so vertical here. We're on the way back home, and in Armenia, it's in Dilijan, in this city, you're walking either up or down. It's never straight. So we had enough hiking for today and a good dinner. Now we're going to edit, work, sleep and rest. See you tomorrow, and tomorrow we're gonna hitchhike to the lake Sivan, one of the most beautiful lakes of Armenia, and I'll tell you more about that, interesting facts about that lake tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and ring the bell to not miss my next adventures. See you next Saturday.